The finish line erupts as Alex Palou storms to his 7th victory of 2025 at Iowa Speedway, leaving rivals scrambling and the championship in his grip. With 5 races left, is the Spanish phenom already untouchable? A tornado of triumph in Iowa. The Iowa Speedway doubleheader was supposed to be a battleground where IndyCar's finest could challenge Alex Palou's iron grip on the 2025 season. Instead, it became a stage for the Chip Ganassi racing star to flex his dominance. On July 13, 2025, under the blazing Iowa sun, Palou roared to victory in the farm to finish 275, turning the fastest short track on the planet into his personal playground. This wasn't just a win, it was a statement. With 7 victories in 12 races, Palou stretched his championship lead to a staggering 129 points over Arrow McLaren's Pato O'Ward. But the road to victory was anything but smooth, marked by chaos, crashes, and a strategic masterclass that left the IndyCar world buzzing. The weekend kicked off with a literal storm as tornado warnings forced drivers and crews to seek shelter. By Sunday, the only whirlwind was Palou, who led 194 of the 275 laps. A perfectly timed caution, triggered by Andretti Global's Colton Herta slamming into the Turn 3 wall, handed Palou the advantage. While rivals like Josef Newgarden and David Malukas pitted under green, Palou stopped under yellow, emerging with the lead. Speechless. Honestly speechless. Palou said in victory lane, his voice a mix of exhaustion and elation. It's been an unbelievable day, an unbelievable weekend. A race of high stakes and heartbreak. Picture this, the .894-mile tri-oval at Iowa Speedway, engines screaming, tires screeching, and 26 drivers pushing the limits of physics. The race was a pressure cooker from the start. On lap 1, chaos erupted as Rahal Letterman Lanigan's Devlin DeFrancesco spun, clipping Team Penske's Scott McLaughlin and sending both cars into the wall. "I got clipped there, and unfortunately, it is what it is," McLaughlin said, his frustration palpable as his weekend ended before it began. Further back, the field was a war zone. Callum Ilett's number 90 Prema Racing Chevrolet smashed into the safer barrier on lap 176, while Stingray Rob's heavy crash on lap 50 left only 19 drivers standing by the checkered flag. Andretti Global's day was a nightmare. Marcus Ericsson and Colton Herta suffered right front tire failures, derailing their races. Herta's crash on the backstretch was the turning point, handing Palou the strategic edge he needed. Team Penske, fresh off a dominant Saturday where they swept the top 4 spots in the SYNK 275, crumbled on Sunday. Josef Newgarden, the Iowa master with 6 career wins at the track, led early, but was undone by a pit stop gamble gone wrong. "We took a risk, and it didn't pay off," Newgarden admitted, his 10th place finish a bitter pill after Saturday's runner-up spot to O'Ward. Pato O'Ward, who celebrated his 100th career start with Saturday's win, struggled in traffic on Sunday, settling for 5th. "I wasn't as sporty as I was yesterday," he said, shaking his head. "It was a fight." Meanwhile, David Malukas of AJ Foyt Racing ran second for much of the race, only to be caught out by the same caution that doomed Newgarden. "That's just IndyCar," Malukas said with a shrug. "Hardest P4 I've ever had to work for." His resilience earned him respect, but it was Palou who stole the show, with teammate Scott Dixon trailing by just .537 seconds for a Chip Ganassi 1-2. Marcus Armstrong's third-place finish for Meyer-Shank Racing marked his first podium of 2025, a rare bright spot in a race defined by Palou's brilliance. Media fallout and social media frenzy. The IndyCar world exploded with reactions to Palou's Iowa masterclass. Fox Sports post-race coverage hailed him as untouchable, with analysts comparing his 2025 season to AJ Foyt's 1964 campaign, where he won 10 races. On X, fans and pundits were divided. At IndyCar posted, "Is there anything that Alex Palou can't do?" alongside a clip of his victory burnout, garnering thousands of likes. At Archie O'Reilly _ shared Scott Dixon's praise. For him and the number 10 car group, it's firing on all cylinders. All you can do is say congrats and clap. But not everyone was celebrating. Some fans vented frustration at Palou's dominance. "This is getting boring. Someone stop this guy," one user tweeted. Others pointed fingers at Team Penske's collapse, with one post reading, "Newgarden choked again. Penske's Iowa magic is gone." At KCCI News captured the drama, tweeting, "Speechless. Pit stop timing flips race as Alex Palou wins thriller in noon." The hashtag IndyCar trended as fans debated whether Palou's lead was insurmountable or if Toronto's street circuit could spark a comeback for O'Ward or Kyle Kirkwood. The making of a champion. Alex Palou, the 27-year-old from Barcelona, is no stranger to IndyCar glory. He clinched his first championship in 2021 at Long Beach, becoming the first Spaniard to win the series and the seventh youngest champion in history. In 2024, he made history again with his third title in 4 years, joining legends like AJ Foyt, Mario Andretti, and teammate Scott Dixon. His 2025 season has been a juggernaut. 6 wins before Iowa, including the Indy 500 and a fuel-saving masterclass at Road America. Palou's success isn't just raw talent. Chip Ganassi Racing's strategic prowess, led by crew chief Barry Wanser, has been key. At Iowa, their decision to delay Palou's pit stop paid off, a move Palou initially questioned but later praised. "I got grumpy for a couple of laps, then I saw it was working," he admitted. His ability to win on diverse tracks, street circuits, road courses, superspeedways, and now short ovals, sets him apart. He's the first driver since Al Unser Jr. in 1994 to win 7 of the first 12 races, putting him within reach of Foyt's 1964 record of 10 wins. Rivals like Newgarden and O'Ward have their own pedigrees. Newgarden's 6 Iowa wins make him a short-track legend, but his 2025 season has been plagued by bad luck and a controversial push-to-pass scandal earlier in the year. O'Ward, a fan favorite, nearly won the Indy 500 and took Saturday's SYNK 275, but his Sunday struggles highlight the gap to Palou. Kyle Kirkwood, the only other driver with wins in 2025, trails by 173 points, his oval prowess not enough to close the gap. The relentless pursuit of greatness. Watching Palou dominate is like witnessing a master painter at work. Every move calculated, every brushstroke precise. But it's hard not to feel for his rivals, who pour their hearts into catching a man who seems to have an answer for everything. Palou's humility, calling his place among IndyCar's greats insane, makes him relatable, but his relentless winning streak is almost infuriating. Is it fair that one driver can be this good? Or does his brilliance elevate the entire field, forcing O'Ward, Newgarden, and others to dig deeper? I lean toward the latter. Palou's dominance is a wake-up call, pushing IndyCar to new heights. But I can't help wondering, when will someone step up and stop this runaway train?